Classroom Takeout. Learning you can take home. In today's Classroom Takeout, we will be learning to manage metric measurement. But what are we going to do with the metric model? What is it that the metric form of measurement really good for? Nothing we ever do is in the metric model, right? So why do we even care? Well, unfortunately for us here in the US, most everywhere else in the world uses the metric system. Also, any work done in science is also done in metric measurement. Okay, so now that we know this stuff is important, where can we start? Let's look at the basics of the metric system. The metric system has 4 bases: the gram, the liter, the meter, and the second. But for simplicity's sake, we'll throw the second out for later examination. Each of these 3 are represented by different letters. But make sure you remember, because when we look at meter, it is represented by lowercase m. The gram by a lowercase g. But the liter is represented by the capital L. The reason being is that a lowercase l looks too much like a 1. Now let's look at a few places where all of these can be used. The liter is primarily used to measure liquids. However, it can also be used to measure gases. Here in the United States, we primarily use ounces, cups, quarts, pints, gallons, and so forth. Think of a gallon of milk. Same thing with a gram. We here in the United States normally use ounces again, cups, pounds, tablespoons, teaspoons, to measure amounts of things, and normally by their weight. But one of the biggest downfalls is that weight is highly changeable. Think of this scenario. A human on Earth weighing 150 pounds may not weigh the same on the moon, which has a different gravity. They will actually weigh only 24.9 pounds on the moon. There's a big difference. Now, someone weighing 68 kilograms, note the base word gram, on Earth, is still going to weigh 68 kilograms on the moon. The gram is actually a measurement of mass, which is a constant. It's how much stuff is inside something. The last base that we want to talk about is the meter. The meter is a measure of distance. We use the inch, the foot, the yard, and the mile, but each of these is made up of an arbitrary number of the one below it: 12 inches in a foot, 3 feet in a yard, 1,760 yards in a mile. So you get my point. Next time, when we revisit this, we'll actually give you a short lesson on how to actually convert from just the base measurement to something else. See you later.